Go to Latin America.
So what do they do in Sweden?
Like, no, but I don't even know, to be honest. Like, they just fuck. To be honest, like, they just fuck.
Yeah, I need to go to Sweden.
So it's so different.
Yeah, it's
like,
so different.
So different. Like, I'm like, in
that's what I
Sweden,
mean.
like here, like everyone here probably thinks we're like literally communists. Because we kind of are. But like it works. But like,
I mean,
What works?
like how it is in Sweden. Like, I love Sweden so much.
But why are you here then?
Like, the experience, I need to see everything. That's how you get knowledge. You need to be like, you need to see every part, like even the opposite to know. You need to see everything.
Okay.
But it's just like in Sweden, they're literally like, I never had a man opening a door. Not even my freaking dad would like open the door for me. Like, no one. And like, our girl pays for half.
Yeah, culture matters.
Yeah, but like, I've never had a man pay for my date. They don't even bring you out on dates.
What's more attractive, when men pay for dates or when it's more equal? To be honest,
like now, because it's very exotic for me to have a man even opening a door for me, I'm like, damn. Like,
go to Latin America.
So what do they do in Sweden then? How do they act?
No, but
you open your own door?
No, but I don't even know, to be honest. Like, they just fuck. To be honest, like, they just fuck.
Yeah, I need to go to Sweden.
No,
wasting time in America.
No, but you'll be dating a person for like 6 months, and you're like have seen each other's families, everything. You can basically say that you love each other, but you're still like kind of like sleeping with others, and that's okay because the hookup culture is like insane. But at the same time, they're not gentlemen like here. But even the worst guys ever.
Let me ask you a question. What do you prefer more, the American men here that give you more chivalry, or back there in Sweden where it's equal?
To be honest, I can't give you an answer.
What?
Because like culture-wise, like my morals is how I've seen it there. Like,
Well, what do you like better?
Come on.
For fun now, how it is here.
So your boyfriend's fun?
He's fun, but he's an amazing person.
So do you prefer the guy that you're with here or your ex-boyfriend's back in Sweden that was 50-50?
No, my boyfriend here, of course.
You like him more than the exes?
I would never say that I like my ex more over my boyfriend.
Some girls like their ex more than the guy that they're with a lot of times.
That's sad.
Is he black or white?
He's Cuban.
So do you prefer the more gentleman treatment that you're getting here in America?
To be honest, yeah, because like I was more masculine when I was younger. I was like the tomboy. Like I played all the sports. I only had brothers. Yada yada.
Miss Lawyer, please explain to me how she grew up in an egalitarian society where everything was equal, yet she's still here in the United States, and she wasn't programmed with any of the chivalry, whatever, and she prefers the chivalry that's enjoyed here.
Well, the way to explain that is, because she's getting, like, if I went to a country and men were just, like, bringing me cake every day, I'd like that, too. Like, what are you asking?
No, but, like...
No, what I'm saying is that, because you're saying that, we're evolved, we're different, like, we have modern conveniences, etc. She grew up in one of the most egalitarian societies in the United States, where men and women are completely equal. Doesn't know about chivalry and this other stuff, comes over to the United States, prefers the man that gives her chivalry. Wouldn't it be fair to say that it's biologically rooted in her to want a man that can provide chivalry, leadership qualities, etc.? I think
it's biologically rooted in all of us to get if we can get more out of someone, we want it. But would you give up, like, for instance, like if he acted like them, would you like that? Or would you rather be with the men in Sweden?
Like, disclaimer, he's Cuban, so I feel like that's different.
But I mean, is that like, is it?
She already answered it. She's getting a more traditional man and prefers that over the egalitarian society she came from.
I'm asking her a question. So if this man who opened your door, but one of the byproducts of him opening the door was that he wanted, like like that example earlier, where he expects sex, otherwise he leaves. And he comes back, and then you're like, is that worth it to you?
If it's the both extremes, I would prefer a Swedish man.
Yeah, exactly.
I would. If it's both extremes, you can meet in the middle.
Explain
but then...
You qualified the question to try to go ahead and fit your parameter.
Yeah.
No, what it simply is that given all the totality of the circumstances, in Sweden versus the United States, she prefers a man from America that gives her more traditional treatment, which contradicts what you said before. We're evolved, etc. What I'm saying is that
women care about it less.
What I'm saying, attraction and arousal is biologically rooted in females to look for a man that has certain qualities regardless of how they're raised. So what I'm trying to say is this: men and women are not equal, even though you're trying to say they are, because women are hardwired for traits in a man that make the man unequal to her. As a matter of fact, I would argue
unequal in what way?
Women want a man who's superior to them in every way.
So what about, you just said looks? She's supposed to be more attractive than you, so she's not superior in looks, is she? Because you guys if you're saying like a 40-year-old man wants like a 19-year-old hot chick when he's hot and he's rich and he's successful, but she's still more attractive than him, no?
Nice try. I said superior in utility.
You said in every way.
In every way. Height, income, competence,
but not physical attractiveness?
protection, provisioning, etc.
But not physical attractiveness?
I mean, that's subjective.
You just said every way. So.
Yeah, but okay. Well, you picked one of the many things that I
but
mentioned.
I don't think it's superior in every way. You're just selecting for different traits. If it's some 55-year-old man and he's an 18-year-old girl, she's giving up being with a attractive man because he has status, resources, and I guess opens doors for her.
What does she want?
What do you mean? What does she want?
Money.
That girl probably wants money. That's why she's using him for that.
No, but like also like it makes like I'm not gonna lie. Like as I'm saying, like I prefer how it is over there in general.
You prefer Sweden in general.
In general, but
there we go.
But I'm just saying. It makes me feel
She's
more
contradicting
feminine.
herself.
No,
Does
no,
the Cuban guy have papers?
What do you mean?
Like, was he born here?
Yeah.
Or in Cuba?
Yeah. No, he's born here.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, it makes me more feminine, and like, I never thought I wanted to be like feel more feminine. I was always like, oh, equal this, equal that.
Why
and
does
like,
it make you more feminine?
It just because he's giving me the like
He's treating her like a traditional female,
Yeah.
which is what she likes. So you like being more feminine?
yeah, and I never thought I
that's
did.
what we're saying.
So
That's
that's
the
what I'm
point.
saying
You like
too.
it
I didn't
here.
say it.
Goodness.
That was it.
You
What?
like it here.
What?
It's just too
No, in
Incredible,
general,
bro. Yeah.
like it's not
Incredible.
only this.
Listen,
It's very simple. You grew up in an egalitarian society where men and women are equal and they treat each other as such.
Yeah.
You come over to the United States and you get a taste of a traditional relationship where the man is a leader, he's giving you chivalry, he's treating you like a lady, you're able to be in your feminine and you're more happy. That proves my fucking point that I've been trying to say the entire time.
That
Men,
proves?
stop. Men and women are not equal. If everything was, the reality is, men and women aren't equal. Women want a man who's better than them in every regard, and they want a man who can give them chivalrous treatment regardless of their education,
this is proof?
socioeconomic status, etc. It's just one of many. It's
Yeah,
one
but
of,
that's not like a scientific proof. I hope you know that. Like saying this proves, like I don't know how you're. Like you
I
say,
mean, that's pretty valid. You got a woman coming from one of the most
a sample
egalitarian.
size of what? A sample size of what?
No. But what I'm trying to say is that it proves my point that biological
It
hardwiring
doesn't prove it.
trumps. Evolutionary, what you're trying to say, adaptations, just because we have modern conveniences, whatever. Women are still attracted and aroused by what they're attracted and aroused by, regardless of time.
No, our ability to reason as human beings does move. So racism is something that racism is evolutionary.
Attraction isn't a choice.
What do you mean attraction?
Attraction isn't a choice.
Neither is in-group bias, neither is kin selection, neither is group selection. Yet we use the moral insight to not be racist came from our ability to think rationally. You have your primitive brain, you have your conscious reasoning brain. Your conscious reasoning is there to check your primitive brain. You may be like, oh, I just want an acquiescence to my apehood, but a lot of men don't like that. A lot of men don't think like that's not critical thinking, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying, and that's not actually my opinion.
you just called me the N-word?
Keyword in your opinion.
What?
That's messed up, man.
Again, I use her as an example to illustrate my
But
point.
that's not a proof. An example isn't proof. That's what I'm saying.
No. But regardless, women
is
in
not
general don't want a man who's equal to them. Even though you're trying to say men and women are equal, they're not. And I would argue women don't want a man who's equal. They want a man who's superior.
And you're superior in certain ways, I would say.
In all the most important and tangible ways.
I don't think so.
Sorry. Yeah.
Competence, strength, provisioning,
but they're not
security.
superior.
It's like
They
tangible
don't.
assets.
But that's the thing. A lot of people like equal, or they like
You want
men.
a guy your height? You want a guy your strength level?
Okay, brute force is
Okay, there
brute
you
force
go.
is the one thing because
There you
and
go.
that matters less and less. I know you guys have some weird apocalyptic fetish. We're like, oh, we're not at war with our neighboring village. I don't need the strongest, biggest guy.
Yeah,
I
it
want a
doesn't
guy who has
matter. It
emotional.
doesn't matter until it matters.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
When it's
well,
life and death.
I don't know what's going on in Miami, but in my life, I'm not at war with my neighboring village. No one needs to know how to use a sword. Like this is just not a thing in 2023. I'm not hanging off a cliff. No one needs to save me. I'm going to Sephora and Trader Joe's. I don't know what exactly you're supposed to be protecting me from, but okay.
If we go into war and back to uncivilized matters, you're gonna want a man to be strong there for you.
Okay, so
see that again. It doesn't matter until it matters.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's the argument
yeah,
here.
but we're in 2023. It's mattering less and less, which is why gender roles are
Okay. It matters less and less, but you still want a guy that's stronger and bigger than you.
I'm 5 feet. So I mean that's just almost default. But
Proves okay. But
I don't care about the strongest, biggest guy. I'd rather have a guy that's like 5'5".
you still want him better than you.
I want him stronger than me.
So you want him better than you.
I don't want him smarter than me. I don't want him richer than
Or
me.
you don't want him smarter than you.
You just said
No,
earlier you want him smarter than you.
Yeah,
I
you
want
said
not smarter, at least as
You
smart.
said
Yeah.
intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence. I'm looking for intelligence, but he doesn't have to be
Oh my God.
more.
Okay, we gonna move on.
This is yeah.
Okay, so we were